All right. So yeah, uh, we were touching up on this last week, last Sunday prep. Like I said, we were around here. We seen the next day. That's what was it? That Monday, right? Pushed up, but still ended up closing red. Then we had like 2, 3 more days of it, somewhat sideways that day. I think this was the day that everybody was just kind of bored with the market because it was literally just going sideways. But then the next day, big nasty drop. Still in our demand zone though, right? And we kept looking at this in the chat. However, it did have a nice reaction. However, we're still having trouble. We're here yet again next, a week later, and we're still in between, our demand and our supply zone, right? This is why we draw these zones, guys, because whenever we had, let me take off this because we're not in this trade anymore. Um, so yeah, anytime we have these zones, guys, this is what I look for. I really love finding these support, supply, and demand zones because of this. Because we keep saying it, how whenever it's doing this, it ping pongs up and down, right? It's gonna stay ping ponging until it actually makes a proper move. We had it here before, right? We had our nice squared off. It was a big, for a long time, and we were in this. What was it? Let me see. I got the measurements here. Date range. So we were even in this zone for almost what is it, 146 days. Jesus, long time, man. We were in this ping pong and up and down from 18s to the 24s. However, when we finally broke, we broke, right, and we had about what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, almost 5 days of just nasty drop till we finally found a new demand zone here. And we've been keeping an eye on these levels since almost already, like for like 2 weeks already. We have these zones drawn out, and we keep saying it, right? Like until we don't make a proper move, we can keep playing our shorts in the supply zone because it's showing us that every time we get to this zone, it comes down, right? My next setup now for this last week, remember last week I told you guys that I was a bit bearish come Monday, Tuesday, depending on, if we get that rejection. Either way, we were going to get a strong move, right? And mind you, my anticipation for last week was us rejecting, but breaking down to here. And, we didn't do that, right? Like we still broke. We rejected the supply zone, went sideways for a few days, but then look at these last, of course, the weekend, right? No volume. Then today, almost the same thing as last Sunday, right? This was last Sunday. Last Sunday, excuse me, that was Saturday. Um, it kind of gave us a drop. What was it? Midday, man. I remember us having a nasty drop, or maybe that was just Monday, and I'm bugging out. But yeah, Monday, we right into, I think it was like at 12 o'clock is when we started to see all of this. This is why I kept saying Sunday, because I was still up when all this drop started to come on. That happened after 12 o'clock PST. So that was already, the next day, just nasty drop, right? Same thing today, man. Today it was looking good. We had a nice run up. Boom, nasty rejection, of course, in our zone, man. Like it literally hit the zone or came damn near close, right? And now look, it did hit right here. This was today, right? It was looking great. It was looking good this morning. We were holding this little demand right here. I'll draw it out for you guys on the hour, even on the weekend. This is why I kind of YOLO'd that Bitcoin long. What was this? Friday or Saturday? Shooting something just to have some fun on the weekends, right? It performed, right? It went up to almost, I had like 2 TPs or 3 TPs on this. It went up, right? So it definitely performed. I grabbed 30%, was stopped out. It went up the next day to like 2 more TPs. So it performed, man. It did what it did, but you know, I mean, look at today. Now I'm like really, really bearish. Today, I want to catch this falling knife. This is what I was talking about in chat. I want to see if we can kind of get a long in this zone, right? If we can somehow another just kind of hold right here, right? Like you can see the chop right here. We have a good buy zone here. We have a nice demand zone here. Um, last time came down, boom, right? Came up, boom, again, right? Had another drop right here. Boom, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You have almost about 5, 6, 7, 8 touches here. Really, really strong buy zone here. So I want to catch that falling knife, man. Like right now, we just broke through a demand zone. Tough to short because it already had a really big drop. I mean, shit. And again, it looks like it's still gonna continue, which is why I'm not gonna touch the short because now it's almost in the middle, of that trade that I really don't like doing, guys. That middle no man's land. When you have something in between a strong support in the bottom right and a strong resistance, and you're catching it in the middle, it's almost like a flip of a coin that it can go either way. Even though it's looking super bearish right now, this shit can flip on a dime and come right back up, right? And the same for here. You still have almost a 50-50 chance of it going either way. So I feel like we already lost out on the short, right? If we didn't call it this morning, then you're not printing. It's already kind of performed. However, if we do go from here to there, obviously that's still a pretty big win on high leverage, which again, it's still something I don't want to touch, man. I really want to wait to see if we get, and I'm gonna be watching this tonight, all night while I do some back end work to see if we kind of get a nice um reaction to the zone, because again, it's there. I mean, it's plain sight, man. Every time we come to this level, right, in this demand zone, although we had a nasty rejection, we did have a nasty rejection today, but look, it did that not too long ago, right? And I think this was even a worse rejection because it even went as high as 17,424, and it bounced off of this 16,807, which is kind of what I want to look for here, maybe a little lower, to see if we can try to find a nice little long on this, maybe a day trade scalp. However, daily wise, I mean, shit, man, like it really looks like we still have plenty of space, right? Like, look at your stochastic, man. Stochastic has been up here for days. That's your overbought level. And anything is up there for this long, what goes up must come down, right? And again, if you really kind of look at the momentum on the daily, we've been going up, even with today's nasty drop, even with all these other days we have red, right? Red is always going to be there. Those are profit taking. As long as it keeps pushing up and you see some kind of trend, then we're still kind of really, I want to say, bullish in a way, but we're at that pivot point where if it breaks, within the next day or two, or if this day candle closes under and breaks this demand zone, I think we see more days of red. So look for that. This week I'm gonna be start looking for shorts if we do break this zone. So I do want to set up an alert, that way I know, in case if I'm trading something else and Bitcoin happens to just knife down and break this demand zone, we're gonna look for the that little pull up, that little leg up that it loves to show whenever it's doing a downtrend, right? And you'll see it kind of like here, right? When you have a nasty downtrend like this, you'll see that leg up, and then it'll continue going down and give you lower lows. So if we break that zone, that's what kind of I'm gonna look for. It'll be short week, I guess. Red Red Monday, which is nothing new, right? We'll do Red Monday. We'll look for shorts. Anything with a good setup for a nice short. And again, guys, this is why I like to do these classes, because if you're mentally prepared, right? Like if you're seeing that the market is showing bearish momentum like this, right? Like especially if we get a nice little breakout from not only this trend line, but of course this demand zone, you're looking at bearish sentiment, right? So this is when you go to this channel right here. Where is it? Our chart patterns. This is why I built this, because I'm actually want to print something out like this and have it in my wall where I can switch it in a moment, right? Like, and again, it can probably be a screen where I have it just showing me these. Every time we're in bullish momentum, I want to look at these key patterns, right? These are the patterns to me that have been the most successful, at least that I've used. And I've seen and heard other people in other chat rooms using, right? We all always heard of the inverse head and shoulder, the double bottom. It's another beauty. I've caught many good plays on that double bottom. Our famous cup and handle. I want you guys to actually see how these things look and use them, right? Like anytime the market is showing bullish momentum, you should come here right off the back and start looking for these setups. Look for your bull flags. We've caught a few of these too last week. A nice bull flag, I think, on Bitcoin. We seen this. What was it on? Was it BNB? I think BNB was having a nice ascending triangle that performed. So these things, they're repetitive for a reason, guys. I have them here for a reason. I've been doing this for the last 2-3 years, and these are the patterns that I'm telling you guys that I've seen, heard all over Discord. I've seen them all over the charts. Every time frame, from the minute to the 5 minute to the hour daily, you will see these repetitive patterns. So again, there's over 100 patterns, right? There's a reason I don't have all 100 is because I think it's a waste to know all 100. You're not going to run into it. Anybody that I've known that has read the book on patterns, they tell me the same thing. They're like, Kenny, I haven't seen half the shit on that book, and this is why I made these up, because these are the top ones to me. That I've seen, on a day-to-day basis. So once you guys, hammer these down in your head and you start, going back in these charts and looking for these patterns, you'll see that they're there. and then you'll start playing them the right way. So again, if we're expecting Monday, red Monday, red week, and again, I'm gonna keep adding to these as I go. Right now, just like I said, I got the top five. I want to have it more like a top 10 on each category, but I'll keep adding. I'll keep adding the more I see really perform and the ones that I think perform the best. But again, bearish patterns, right? If Monday is gonna be a red Monday, then we should be looking at setups like this. You got your bear flag, you got your rising wedge, you got your bearish channel is one of my favorites. Honestly, one of my favorites. Inverse cup and handle, right? We've seen the cup and handle perform beautifully. I haven't caught too many of these, but I have seen them perform. And bearish pennant, man. So look at those, and every time you see what kind of market we're having, like if and again, I just taught you guys before how to do that. You could just look at your watch list, and your watch list will tell you wonders, right? Like right now, you look at your watches and you look at your change percentage on this side right here. You see a few green, absolutely, right? But look at this shit, man. It's mostly red. What does that tell you? We're kind of bearish right now, right? And again, if you want to change percentage, get your top runners on top, play with those, look for long opportunities on those you can. If you feel like there's way more red, like it's showing us right now, that the market is a little more bearish than bullish, then these are the ones you want to kind of attack. Look at the ones that really give you that kind of setup, right? Like look right here, you had a nice little demand zone break, and on the daily, bro. So if you saw this, what, 1, 2, 3, almost about 2, 3 days ago, breaking this demand zone, right? You get in right here one day, boom, performed, and right now you're still up. You know, this is why we look at these things, guys. This is why we go over these patterns over and over, and go studying this, because the more you drill this into your head, the more you're gonna get it. You know, told you guys, like, trading is like life. What you put in is what you get. If you half-ass this, then you're gonna get half-ass results. But if you put in the work, you will be a successful trader, man. There's no doubt about that. So put in the work, guys. Put in the work. Bitcoin. So yeah, guys, for the week, I want to say that I am pretty bullish. I mean, I was pretty bullish today when I saw that run this morning, and that just shows you how crazy this market can turn on you, in a fucking split of an eye. But I also didn't see the daily, right? I wasn't really paying attention to the daily. I was more on the hour chart, and the hour was looking bullish this morning until we broke and had that just really nasty drop earlier. So obviously, things change, right? One minute to another, they change. It's crypto. Welcome, to the insanity, the craziness. So that'll be the plays that I'm looking for this week. Either one, if we do get a nice bounce off of this demand zone and still hold, right? Because remember, we can still ping pong. We've already been ping ponging here for 13 days already, almost 2 weeks of ping ponging in this zone, right? And again, we can just box this out easily right there. There's your top, your resistance right up here, right? You have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches on your resistance on top. Box it to something like this, square. And, the same we had like here, right? Where you're just waiting for an initial move. Right now, it's looking again, and it looks could be deceiving, but it's looking pretty bearish. And I mean, even this day, we kind of almost thought we were breaking down to here, and then the next day rallied up. So this is why you gotta wait for the breakouts, man. Wait for those candles to close under to officially validate your calls from breakouts to support and resistance breakouts. Like you have so many, man. Um, we need to see a move. So I'll be looking at that. Right now, again, looking a little bearish. If we do get a nice bounce off of this within the next few days, then we'll obviously be a little bullish. Maybe scalp some or day trade some charts, on the bullish momentum. If we do, obviously, if not, if we break this, then I am super, super bearish and probably looking for that bounce on Bitcoin within back to the 15 levels, which would fucking suck, but it wouldn't surprise me, man. Nothing surprises me anymore when it comes to Bitcoin, right? Like we've all seen the moves. We've all been around for the past few months seeing this. If you're new to this, you know, Bitcoin is one of the craziest, most volatile coins to trade. But if you can trade this, you can trade anything, right? And this is why we go for the tough charts. This is why we go for we trade in this kind of market. And this is why I drill these classes so hard for you guys in this kind of market. Because if you can learn in this market, guys, when you have clear direction, whether it's a bear or bull market, you hit these like nothing, man. Like this, it'll be all these days that we've had of shit trades. It'll be nothing, man. You'll see that everything bounces, and you'll have a lot more clarity when we see direction. So let's see. So yeah, that's it for Bitcoin. Any questions? If not, I'll keep diving into some more like Ethereum. I want to check out. We could probably look at some what's it called, meme coins. Definitely want to dive into SPY and indices. I haven't traded forex and indices in, I want to say, a few, maybe a week. So I definitely want to dive back into that. Just been fucking super busy, man. But definitely want to dive into it again. I still do like trading anything, man. Like anything with a good chart. And right now, crypto just looks a little bit insane this week, man. Looks like it looks pretty crazy this week, man. A lot of these things dropped badly. Look, we had this one drawn out. I don't know what happened to this trade, and I had to go back and look at it. I know we didn't get stopped out on this one. This was the people one, but damn, like it performed. And look, it broke that uptrend, right? Trend, something simple as trend break, supply zone, never came up to stop loss. Again, I think this was one of those trades that Bing X closed on me. I swear to God, I think it was that. Because I was looking at this trade earlier. I'm like, all right, well, if I got in here, right, even if it performed, how low did it go? Hold on. Where's the candle to this one? There it is. Oh shit. Yeah. So if it all right. So that's probably what happened. I think I probably grabbed. Damn, I grabbed crumbs on this one. Oh, this one was the 19 percenter, bro. I literally grabbed crumbs. Well, I don't want to say that because profits are profits, right? And I'm always gonna tell you guys, you can't go broke taking profits, right? I grabbed like 19% on this, guys, and came back up. His stop loss at entry rejected again in the supply zone. Like you have one, two, three, four, five, six rejections in this supply zone, and this is on a daily chart, man. But that 6 day was it, right? Like that 6 day, it broke trend and just went to shit afterwards. So that was your clear trend break right there with a nasty rejection. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Damn, I missed 6 days of this? Holy fuck, man. Where was I? Jeez. Um, this is why we gotta chart these things on a day-to-day basis, man. We're missing. I feel like missed out on a lot of shorts this weekend. Well, I also wanted to take a nice little break, but we missed out on a lot of shorts. I mean, look at this, man. Days on days of coming down, and it's if you look now, if you have it on an hour, you can almost see that it's in what is it, a bearish channel? Let me see something like this. Bam, touching right there. Beautifully touching right there. Two, three, four, five, six. Six touches, more than enough. Clone it. If you can clone it and it don't have to move it that much to touch, then it's perfect. But this one, it's not. This one is kind of doing something like this, I want to say. Okay. So you got one, two, three, four touches. So yeah, you see, you got a bearish channel, right? Rejecting here, bounce right there. So this is something that I would look for, right? For a nice little breakout. And now that this trade is over, I can erase all of these TP points, these entries. I want to keep the supply zone because shit, it rejected beautifully in that supply zone. So I'm definitely gonna keep that. And it hasn't break. Whenever the only time these zones are invalidated, guys, you can just keep doing this, right? Keep pushing it to the right until it breaks, right? Whenever you have a breakout that just literally closes above, talking about a breakout, then it invalidates the zone and you make the next zone on the next top or the next points that you can get from the top like this. But until then, this one is I mean shit, look at it, man. It's super valid, dude. Definitely some nasty sell pressure right here. So next time it comes up to this zone, that's something that we can keep an eye on. Boom, massive fucking short, feel super confident in. Of course, definitely look at your market always, right? Like if it's like super duper greenish and Bitcoin is breaking some massive levels, then yeah, it's probably gonna break this like nothing. But if it's just a normal day where it's been trending up, breaks this bearish channel, starts trending up, from here to there, I would definitely short this. I mean, fuck, keep stop loss right here. Like that's proper safe trade. Here's your R&R on this. Where is this thing? I always forget where this shit is on. No, that's not the one. It's right here. It's right here. Something like this. I mean, super tight stop loss right there. Fucking risk to rewards. Anything down here, like this is a good trade right here. Look at that. Beautiful trade right there. So I'm gonna keep that here, man, because I want to make sure that next time I come check out people to see if it's actually up here. But again, everything is coming down too, right, guys? So now that we've seen everything has been dropping for hours, almost days. we're not gonna chase the short now, right? So now what do we look for now in any trade that has been coming down for days, hours? You look for your bottom. Try to look for a nice little bottom for it to bounce off of. You got one right here forming on people. So this is one thing I can look at this week to see if we got a nice little bounce off of this demand zone, right? Let me see this one. You see, this was the old one right here, and it broke already, right? Valid already broke under it. Yeah, this is the next one, and then the next one after that would be probably this one down here. But again, hopefully we don't go that low. And then like something like that. Always try to get these wicks, guys. Gotta make sure that whenever you draw these demand zones, touches the most bottom wick. That'll show you that demand zones are pretty much your support, guys. Supporting resistance. But once you start learning, if you're starting from the very beginning, put in that work with support and resistance lines, right? It's the key foundation I think that everybody should probably know when it comes to trading is knowing your support and resistance, because then that breaks it up into demand and supply zone. And again, I told you guys, the more you start learning, right? Like if you start learning with support and resistance, you throw in supply and demand, then you get better. Every year, every few months, you start getting better and better. You throw in Elliott wave, you throw in smart money concept, you throw in all these different strategies, and you see which one best fits you, right? Because again, no one, no, not any two people, like no, there's no two people that trades the same. You understand? Like me and Twisted Churro trade two completely different charts. Me and Drew have two completely different, charts, right? Like nobody trades the same. So this is something that you guys want to do, when you practice all these theories and things like that, is you're trying to find your strategy, finding your own strategy. And what you do when you go to classes like this, or you see traders putting out their calls and you're looking at their charts, is all you're doing is trying to digest what they're putting out, understand why they're doing it, but then you're breaking it down and then you're kind of making it to your own formula. See what I'm saying? So join these classes, man. This is why we have these classes, guys. So you guys can learn this, come up with your own strategy. Whenever you guys have any questions, guys, do not feel scared to ask in chats. Like that's what the chat is for, man. These guys are monsters in here. They've been trading. You got guys like Tex that has over 10 years of experience. Again, I have like 3 myself. I think Twisted Churro has like 5. Like there's guys here with experience under their belts. So don't feel like any question is a dumb question. Like no, ask it, ask away, tag whoever you need to tag, and put it out there, man. And we'll be more than happy to help you guys in any way we can to understand this. Because once you guys get a good understanding on this, it gets a lot easier, man. Trust me on that. So let's see. Any questions so far?
Hi, my cold little baby. How's work?
Well, it's pretty good, thank you.
So you should suddenly wake up in the morning.
Huh? King, is that you?
Dog just quit. I'll give them a 2-week notice.
Oh, they're not getting shit from me.
Oh shit. All right, hold on. Let me mute this dude.
So what do you have?
Oh shit. There we go. All right. So where were we? All right. So yeah, that's Bitcoin, guys. Let's look at Ethereum real fast. Ethereum is never, I don't want to say as volatile, but I'm pretty sure it had a nasty drop as well today because the mother, the fucking the king coin, Bitcoin came down, and you already guys know, man. Whenever Bitcoin has a nasty drop, like the way it did today, 98% of these coins follow. Very, very few don't when it has a big drop. Again, and I don't even think today was a big drop, was it? Right? Like it was a drop, but it wasn't a 5K drop like Bitcoin's always had, right? Like those are the ones that really scare everybody. What is it, from 17 to 6? Like we're not even a whole thousand. Nah, man, this is nothing compared to what it normally has. Whenever you see Bitcoin down to here from a big drop like that, that's when you'll see these coins move. Again, today was just profit taking, I think, man. It's been holding up here for so long. We had that nice run, held, and then it finally freaking came down. And what goes down must come up eventually. So we'll try to find it. Ethereum. You see, like even on the 4 hour, right? Even flipping back and forth. Look at how big the body candles are on Bitcoin. Look how small they are on Ethereum. So Ethereum didn't get hit that bad. And if you actually look right here, we're actually at that demand zone. Watch, I'll draw it out right now. We're literally at its demand zone. Bitcoin, on the other hand, broke its demand zone. So, look, we're literally in its demand zone right now as we speak. And I told you guys, this wick can come down to here. It does not matter, right? It can come down to here. But in those 4 hours, if I'm looking at a 4 hour chart, let me take off this gold line. If I'm looking at a 4 hour chart, whatever chart, hour chart, and I have my demand zone drawn out, and that way comes out to here, but then comes right back up, which we've all seen, these crypto charts do plenty of times. And actually closes above this and starts picking from here, then it's just validating that demand zone. And this is why with the wicks, it's sucks because crypto has big wicks. Look at the trade, look at that trade that happened to me today. Watch this. Hold on. That trade today was, it's right here. This motherfucker right here. Look at this. Ah, man, what a drop. But no, this is why we have our stop losses. So, and this is something, guys, I swear, man, I stared at every single minute from here to there. This is an hour candle, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck just happened, right? Um, I even called it out, right? Even whenever I see something like this, and this is what gets me drives me a little crazy when it comes to trading, right? So first our entry was up here, right? We were trying to get on this demand zone, not the best entry, and I said it, right? I'm like, guys, this is a risky trade, going super light with intentions on averaging down, meaning that I kind of expected a drop. I don't want to say a nasty drop. I didn't expect this shit. I expected almost this. This is why we had our DCA right here, right? And it held the whole time. Even when it came down, we DCA'd once, we averaged down once, right? Gave us a lower entry. I mean, look, our entry was up here, gave us to us down here, right? So it was a great DCA. It was holding. First time, rejected. I was like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. And look, it was building. Like, look at that strong, nice, bullish candle, no wick on the top. Like, that shit should have fucking gone, dude. I was like, all right, whatever. We rejected, right? And I've seen this happen many times, man. This is, experience. Guys, you can't put his price on experience, right? Like, experience is just, it comes with the more you trade. I've seen this situation, I shit you not, guys, like 20 fucking times where you have your entry. And mind you, especially when it's an average down entry, because I feel like the market gives you whatever entry kind of they want in a way. Um, but it gave it to me exactly there, right? And it rejected. Fine. It came back down. I was just, dude, you got to be shitting me. But whatever, we're back into this demand, and it kept holding. So I'm feeling good. I'm like, you know what? Today, whatever. I woke up and I started seeing this building up. I'm like, all right, it's starting to show that this is a strong buy, right? Demand zone. We have a strong demand zone here. Every time we get to these levels, they keep pushing it up. Now today they were pushing it up, bro. When I seen that shit reject exactly at entry again, yo, my eyes were lit up, guys, because it's something weird about it, man. I mean, just look at this, right? Like this is something fucking weird about it, where even when I average down, it would not push past this point, right? And I've seen that again in trades where I kind of average down, it'll go up to it, reject. The second time it go up to it again, reject, and this happens. I swear, like I want to say 8 out of 10 times. Hold on. Sorry. I want to say like 8 out of 10 times I've seen this happen where every time it kind of has. Coño. Sorry. Hold on 1 second. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Like, hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. My apologies. How do I turn this shit off? There we go. All right. So I've seen this happen numerous amount of times, guys, man, where it's having trouble. And I shit you guys not. I was on a 15-minute. What? No, I was thinking I was on a 5, right? When I saw this first reaction to that freaking rejection, bro, I was livid. I was like, you know what, Kenny? Cut it. Cut it. Like, you've seen this happen before. It's not breaking that, right? At that point, I was at negative 10%, bro. I could have easily just gone out at negative 10%, call it a day. And again, even if it would have bounced up and ran off, fine, right? It's okay. Shit happens. It's better. Negative 10%, mind you. And thank goodness we even have stop loss on this, right? This is why this shows you how important it is to have a stop loss. Because, dude, look at this fucking candle, man. Like, this thing came down. His stop loss, negative, it was at 39%. It wasn't the end of the world. It happens, right? Like, we come back from those. We come back plenty of times from losses like that, right? But I think it was just the way it happened, right? Like I was literally telling myself, and this is the struggle of being a trader, guys. Like it's a big mind game, fuck, where you go back and forth. looking at things like this and theories in your head, and it's like, dude, I've seen this happen plenty of times. That first candle, when it rejected exactly at entry again, the second time should have been my like, dude, you seen this happen? Let's get out. And again, I would have been out at fucking like -7, I think it was, a -8, -10%. Fine. I would have avoided all of this. You know what I mean? And again, even though they hit stop loss, right? Again, this is why we have stop losses, because you never know what can happen, right? It hit stop loss -38. I'm okay with that. Define the percentage. It was just I was more mad at myself because I was telling myself the whole time, Kenny, cut this shit. Cut it, dude. It's not breaking. Let's just cut it at -10. -10. And mind you, I've been doing this shit again for 3 years. This is why I tell you guys it's a process, right? This is something that even people with 10 years of experience have trouble mastering, and it's the emotions. It's trying to control your emotions, trying to, figure out theories and seeing if you're right or wrong. And this is one of those days where it got to me, man. Like, you guys saw my comments, bro. I was pissed off, man. I was like, this is fucking bullshit market. I was pissed because of that, because not because of what happened, because I've seen this happen a million of times, right? Like, especially with Bitcoin, we've seen Bitcoin do this many times, and we've had our protection. It's not like we didn't have a stop loss. Then I really would have been pissed off, right? But it was just because I kind of saw something like that. I was looking at this, and once I saw this rejection, I kept telling myself, dude, cut it, right? Cut it, cut it. And look how long it took me before it actually happened, guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I mean, yes, you don't know. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, almost 50 minutes of me debating on whether I should cut this or not. Mind you, after this first one, I kept telling myself, Kenny, cut it, Kenny, cut it. Why are you not cutting it, dude? Look, it's gonna come back down, dude. Cut it. You've seen this happen. You've seen this happen. Stop loss. Now it was too late, right? Now it was too late for me, and I almost threw my phone, dude. I was like, motherfucker, man, fuck! Why you didn't listen to yourself? That's the struggles. Those are the things that you can't read on a book. That's gonna help you, right? Like, those aren't things that somebody can tell you, like myself, right? That's gonna help you. If anything, when we say things like this, it just, it's to perk up your ears next time something like that happens, right? Listen to yourself. Sometimes, you gotta listen to your gut, right? Um, but experience, right? The only reason I've seen something like this happen is because I trade every day, and I've been doing this for the last 3 years. So that's why my gut was telling me, dude, you seen this shit happen. Get the fuck out now. Get out, get out, get out. And it took me 50 minutes, and I still didn't pull the trigger because I didn't want to take a loss on this trade, right? That shows you that no matter how many years or years of experience you have, man, it's something. Those are things that you're gonna only learn with experience. You're only gonna learn by actually being in here, by trading, right? Like, trading every day and seeing how crazy this market can move, and you learn from it. But it happens, right? Like, that's it. Whatever. I went on a nice gym ride, right? I went to the gym after that, meditated for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, get my mind clear from that bullshit, and here we are again. That's it. Like, let it go. It's one of those things, like one of my good friend told me before. What was it he told me? And it's a saying, and it kept with me, right? Like, I was having a shit day. I was a captain. I kept having shit landings, and the guy was like, dude, think of it as a closer, right? You have to have a closer's mentality. And when I'm talking about closer, I'm talking about a baseball, a baseball closer. Guy that comes in for the last inning, right? Like, that's it. You got to put whatever happened behind you. Once you have a shit trade, the faster you can get over this trade, right? And again, it happens, right? Shit trades, whatever, it happens. The faster you can get over it, the faster you can get on to the next trade. Now, once that happened, I came back. I'm like, all right, I put that behind me. Now I'm looking for my next target. That's it. My next trade I want to look for is this Bitcoin bounce somewhere around here, for a long. And this is the only chart I've really looked at, right? Like, wait until I start going into these later on today and really starting to, break these down and find out what other chart can give me a nice juicy play, because this is what we do, man. This is what we do. We trade, guys. So once it's done, this is why I'm really big on, also, whenever I'm done with a trade, I close out the window, don't look back at it. Damn, look at this supply zone. Hold on 1 second. Oof, just saw this right here, which almost looks like a 1 2 triple, a little triple top going right here. Oh my goodness. See? That's what I'm saying, guys. You put that shit behind you, keep trading, find something else. That's it. Don't dwell on the past. Just keep going. Damn, I really like this ape short right here. Got two nice, very nice rejections. Three very nice rejections right here. Supply. Yeah, sorry guys. I get crazy when I find trades. Damn, I really like this short. I really like this short. So this is something I'm gonna look at today and with Bitcoin.
An
Any
eighth?
other questions, guys? So if not, I'll look at what's it called, stocks real quick. We have like about 20 more minutes. I'll look at stocks. I'll look at a few forex, and unless you guys have any questions now or charts you want me to go over, if not, I'll continue with the class. Damn, I like this trade though.
Ape's gonna go crazy. Like it's like that double top on supply is always like an indicator that it's gonna drop. So
Dude, I like it, bro. I like it.
yeah.
I like it. Let me look at these indicators. Boom, and we got the MACD going for us too. Ooh. The one I don't like is this right here. Momentum is starting to die down. Yep. Interesting, interesting. You know what? I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this alert that if it breaks this trend line, I'm gonna hug it close to the body as I can. Let me see. It's already been running for 2 days up like this. Damn. If we got a break, I want to see a clear trend break off of this. Crossing down. Hold on. Once the bar is closed, create. Yeah, I like this. If you got a nice little trend break. And again, guys, so this is what I'm looking for. I'll show you guys exactly what I'm looking for, right? And again, it happened on people. Yeah, it was on people chart, right? Have a nice trend going. Now, again, it's already late to ride this up, right? It's been doing this for almost 2 or 3 days. You don't want to chase, and we're now getting close to the, resistance, right? Supply zone. Erase all the shit from the top. All right, so we don't chase. So what do? We wait. We wait. We wait for this to break. Again, guys, what goes up must come down, man. It shows it to us over and over, right? As much as we want things to, grab something here and see that shit fly up to here, it's not reality. Reality is that what goes up must come down. What goes down must come up. And if you look at every run up, right? Every big green candle on my, chart is white, but these are the green, right? Every run up, there's always a pullback to every run up, right? Pullback, run up, pullback. So what goes up must come down, right? And this is why we draw these things out, because if you can find a good supply zone for your shorts, you can try to catch these things beautifully, right? Like if we had this already drawn out just by one and this touch right here, you had two touches right here and followed it all the way up to here and saw that this had a nice run up, boom, right? Grab a short right here. It would have been up, leg up, probably continue coming down. What I want to see is this. I want to see if we break this or if we bounce and continue going up, you know? But this is what I was talking about with people. Let me see. People. This is what I'm looking. Let me just grab another chart and see if it'll grab it. People. Is it here? Oh, it is on this chart. Nice. Nice. All right, so what am I looking for? The same thing that we just saw on people, right? Nice uptrend, just like that, right? We didn't chase this. And again, I don't know how I fucking missed out on this trade, man. I swear this trade was one of those Bing X ones, man, that closed early, bro. Because damn, it never really. If I entered here, look, dude, like it never fucking came back to entry. Even if entry was here, right? Like it never really performed, and I was like, oh, stop loss at entry, unless I really took fucking pennies, 19% on this. But damn, again, anyway, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, right? Like same thing here, right? And again, it was a great trade if it would have held. I'm still beating myself in this trade right now, trying to figure out what went wrong. Again, it didn't go wrong because we took profits. I remember that. I remember I was being positive on this trade. I just can't remember why the fuck didn't I hold? Because it never came up to stop loss. Stop loss was around here. Never came even close to fucking stop loss or the DCA, which was like around here. And then it performed beautifully, man. Like it broke trend and went in straight. Look, it went from an uptrend straight into a bearish channel. Like it's there, man. I don't know why. But anyway, that's what I'm looking for on ape right now, right? This is the uptrend that we're riding. And we're having it right now for about 2 days. So let's see. Let's see if it continues riding up. But once we get that break, man, I'm all over this shit. Like I'm all over the short on this. If it gives it to us today, tomorrow, let me see the signs. All right, look, 4 hours super overbought. That's another sign that it might come down. Damn, 4 hours super overbought. Let's look at the hour. Hour is like but the MACD looks great here on the 1 hour. Where is it on the? Oh, look, the 4 hours up already too. Even though it's showing bullish, it's showing a dying uptrend. It's still an uptrend overall, period, right? Because we are still following that uptrend. So, damn, I really do want to short this. I mean, even if I feel like even from here, we can still have a tight stop loss from here. 7%. Hell no. No, about 6%. 10 times 6. We're gonna have to do like a 10x to be super safe on this. Unless we really, really just wait for all these time frames to kind of, continue going up on this and give us a better entry, I want to say. Either way, if we get that break, I'm on it though. Yeah, I like this. I really like this one, man. Like even overall for sure. I want to see if it gives us a better entry though. But if not, it'll start building from here and break that trend. And if we catch it here, that would anticipating the break, that would be great. But then again, like I said, we're anticipating the break. If it doesn't break, and we're fucked, right? We're gonna get a nice bounce, and it's gonna come up and hit stop loss. So what to do. See, right now we're a little 5 minutes still bullish, right? So we don't want to attack that. We want to wait for that to finish to see where this thing ends up. And again, hopefully, if it does come back to this zone, I'm gonna try to grab a short, man. Let me put an alert because now I really want to try to scope this out the whole night to see if I can get a good entry. Look, you have a little baby demand zone on your 5 minute right here. So maybe a little break again. Even if it breaks that, I need to see that trend break, man. I'm not gonna get in on this until either we get a trend break or we get a rejection back in this zone. Those are my only two options, man. Right now it's that middle zone stuff that I don't like, and we're bullish too. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna be scoping out tonight, guys. I really, really, really want to catch this trade now. Shit. All right, so I'll look at that tonight. Any questions, guys? Again, any charts you guys want me to see? Now would be the time. If not, I'm gonna hop off in like another 10 minutes, go grab something to eat. Prepare a few more documents for this week, and then that's it, man. I'm looking for another trade, bro. Not letting that dot get to me today, man. If I can find a nice trade tonight, then I'm jumping on something. Nah, let's see. Let's look at all the markets real fast, and then we can hop off. SPY. Let's see if SPY is telling us anything today. Damn, we're still in this bearish fucking sentiment. Watch this, guys. We drew this out. Oh my, I don't even remember. Dude, we've been having this shit drawn out since like here. When we were able to grab this point and this point, we just put a downtrend on it. And that was weeks ago. I want to say weeks. Look, fucking March. Like that was a while ago, right? Boom, rejected once, almost exactly on it. Boom, rejected again, literally not too long ago. So it's still giving us lower highs, which is fucking bad, man, because that just probably means this is gonna come back down to the zone again. Again, if it's everything is looking pretty reddish, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I think we might see a red week this week, man. Like really nasty little red week this week, because now all of these are showing signs that they're just one, they were all overbought, which meant that they were running for a while, and they kind of did, right? I think even SPY on the daily showing that it had nice. Oh shit, is that a head and shoulder too? Looks like a little head and shoulder. It might be on the 4 hour. No, that's an ugly one. Oof. I was gonna say that's the head, maybe the shoulder there, but this is too low to be the other shoulder. Again though, still right here is a little demand zone, and it looks like it's gonna wake up tomorrow. It's gonna be down here. And it has to fill in this gap too, right? You still have a gap too for stock traders and option traders. You have a nice little gap to fill. So I wouldn't be surprised, man. Damn, maybe we can play some spy puts tomorrow. That's not a bad option as well. Let me see the hour. Hell yeah. Well, again, let's see how the market opens. That's the thing with the market, man. It ended last weekend, Friday, like that. I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow it opens up and it's down here already. And then that'll give you a nice little gap for it to fill eventually. Um, but yeah, stock markets, bro. I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if you have a nice red week, which of course will trickle down to us in crypto. Um, shit, unless it just, like I said, holds here, which is shown right once, came down to this level once, bounced up, really nice run up the second time, little something third, but looks like it's coming right back down. So let's see, we'll keep an eye on this as well this week. And same thing, man, if we break this little resistance, I mean support right here that we kind of have, where it's kind of holding, then it's red for sure. Probably look, like I said, to play some spy puts. Entry 390. I want to say maybe like a freaking 370 call or something like that for this week or next week. I think that would be a nice safe trade in itself. Yeah, but like a 370 or 380 for next week. Damn, I'm gonna write that one down. Shit, I actually want to see if I can get on that one. Um, yeah, other than that, let me see Forex real fast. And then we can call it, guys. Oh, this is the big guy one. I'm bugging the red list right here. Forex. Somebody was saying that Forex is coming down hard today too, but I don't know. Let me see, Forex is in a bearish channel. This is USD, Japanese yen. Hold on. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breakout. Possible breakout on this one. Clone. Oh, this one is more like it's wedging, I want to say. Yeah, kind of a breakout right here going. Let me see. Indicators don't look too bad either. Just had a crossing on the MACD too. Yeah, but I'm scared it might be something small like this, man. It's not looking too strong. A nice crossing, and the stochastic already ran. Let me see. Also got something like this going though. If I push it up, no, right there. Yeah, still, it's like at that point of a breakout. Exactly on that freaking point. Shit. Wait. Yeah. All right. So that's gonna be a possible breakout trade we could look at in the next few hours. I haven't seen too many clear. Well, then again, I haven't really been looking at Forex for a few days. I want to say I haven't seen too many clear direction, but right here we have it boxing in about right here to here. So proper breakout from the top. We long, obviously, a nice little breakout from the bottom. Then we short this bitch, and there's the little demand right there. Then your supply right up here. Yeah, oh yeah, nice little breakout from either one or ping pong it, right? Nice little long from here, short from up here. But again, it's smack dab in the middle, guys. Remember, no man's land. Whenever you guys see these trades, just keep going. Keep going. There's always other charts to to dissect, to break down. But whenever it's just smack dab in the middle of your supply, demand zone, or your support and your resistance, like it's the flip of a coin, man. It can go either way. So that's a no go. That's a no go. Let me see what we got on this one. Have resistance right here, clear resistance there. We had a bit of resistance here and it broke, but then it came right back down. And you got a bit of a trend like this going, right? Bam, lower highs, lower highs. Lower highs. Yeah, this one is wedging. Wedging bad too. Oof. Maybe a possible breakout from the top. Ooh. We put a little alert right here for this one too. I think if we break out from here, want to put a possible short at about right here. Stop loss above here. Let me alert that in case when it does touch. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Forex doesn't look too bad. Look, this one is staying in the demand zone. It's been bouncing. I haven't even looked at this chart for God knows how long, but breakout, boom, right? Came down. Look where it bounced exactly off of, right? Like it's these zones are it, man. It's fucking demand zones, bro, are crazy, man. Even if the wick came down, it's still demand zone pushed up. Even when that dropped today or whatever, yeah, that happened Friday. Still holding. Still holding. Nice. CAD, USD, Canadian. Nothing crazy. This one, hold. Damn. GB, the British pound and the Canadian. Holy fuck. See, this is parabolic, man. You don't even know what to do with this one. Jeez. Watch, let me erase everything. This is insane. Insane. I don't even know how to chart this one. Let me see. So, this is the closest resistance, right? That's what I'm assuming it rejected already. Something like here. Supply. But damn, look at that fucking run. You see, when they run like this, oh man, it's so hard to fucking catch these. But if you catch this before it comes down, right? Like after it goes parabolic like this, look, it's even hard to grab the bottoms on this shit, man. This is insane. All right, I mean, it did grab some here. 1, 2, 3, almost 4, 5 right there. Nice little breakout from this coming down. Oof. But still, something running parabolic like this, you don't really want to short, man, because this might not even be its ending right here either, right? Like even if it does come down somewhat, the way it's been running, and when these run, they run, man. This is why it's good to cast these, to kind of have these already drawn out. Look, here you have, I think it was here, no, right? Bottom, breakout. You could have caught that there. What else? You have resistance right here. About right here. So a little bit of resistance right here. Breakout, boom. Had a few opportunities on this now. Damn. So yeah, I guess we'll try to look for the short on this one, and we get a nice little trend break. For now, we leave this one alone. Alone, man. These parabolic ones are dangerous. They're like the top runners, man. The top runners you stay away from because it does things like this. Parabolic ones like this, oof. Again, if you can, and these are the ones that if you do long, you're just literally throwing your money in there and gambling. Like, hey, let me just throw it in there. If it keeps going up, it'll go up. But if it doesn't, when this thing comes down, it's gonna come down hard. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Wraps up our Sunday prep. Again, if there's anything you guys want to go over, let me know now. If not, throw it in the chat later. I'm gonna go eat, put my son to bed, and look for something to chart, man. I really still do like this ape chart that we were going over earlier, so I might look for a trade on that bad boy. Oh, did it come down already? Oh no, it did already, you motherfucker. Oh no, it's still on the trend. Oh shit, we were saying we were waiting for this trend break. Damn, dude, this shit came down hard. Oh, look, it broke the demand. Why haven't I got any alert for any of this shit, though? I don't get it. Oh, because it can possibly break up. So this is why I think we were waiting on this one. Damn, dude. Damn, look at that fucking candle. Oh, man. I think I'm just gonna jump on this one, bro. Yeah, I think I want to get on this one, but I don't want to chase after that big red fucking candle, dude. Let's see if it bounces off of this right now. If it doesn't, then it's a wrap. Then we're gonna short this fucker. Yeah, but look, when we were talking about it, it was doing all of that, right? I was saying I wanted to see if we get a nice little break up here, but before this happened, but shit. Big old red candle. Yeah, we're gonna need to short this fucker. Trying to think if I should go on this shit now or not. Super risky if we go on now. Boom, boom. But we also do have a nice demand zone break, so let's wait for the pullback. Nice little pullback, right? And this again, the leg up to come back down harder. So let's see if she legs up right now. If she does, then we'll wait. After that, I think I am gonna pull the trigger on this short, man. I'm just gonna pull the fucking trigger on ape, bro. Guys, I'm getting on ape short, man. Go long 20x. What are we doing? 20x on this? Yeah, let's keep it safe for 20x. Alright, we're in ape short. Let me put this shit out. What is it? 4, 6, 6, 20x. Let's keep trade. I don't like that number. Alright, what the fuck did I get that? Oh, 4.1.191. There we go. Alright, short. 4.191, 20x. Very risky, and of course that bitch is pushing up right now, but we'll wait for the leg up. Yeah, let's ride. Let's ride. And then I'm gonna put up this chart and then I'm out, guys. So that's it. We're in this, right? So let's set this bad boy up for success. Damn, I hope we complete this fucking trend break, yo. And it doesn't pick up from here, because if it does, then we are golden. But if it decides it wants to follow trend and pass it, then we're kind of fucked on this trade. Which means that it'll probably still push up. And we'll have to wait for it to get up here to get a rejection and average down. I like it though. What's the number on this? 414. 4.191. Again, guys, any questions? Now is the time. Now is the motherfucking time. If not, just hit me up in chat or shoot me a DM. Yo, Brandon, you still here, yeah?
Yeah, I'm here.
My man, my man. All right. Cuz, you got any questions so far? Anything that I went over?
Nah, I understand it. I understand it.
My man, my man. What day you have free this week, man? So you and I can link up and do some of this. Learn a
We
little
could
bit.
do it. We could do it tomorrow.
Say no more. Say no more. I'm actually pretty free tomorrow too. Say no. I'll hit you up on the DM and I'll give you let me know what time you're available. We'll meet up real fast and do a few things. But yeah, look at that. We're already up 8%. See, Brandon, this is what we do, man. This trading, bro. Like, it's like a video game, and you know your uncle's a monster in the video games. You know how I was with your dad, yo. So this is my new hobby, bro. Like I put the games down and started doing this, learning how to trade, man. Like, studying videos, reading books on this, bro. Like, and back testing, constant back testing and things like this. To find these, man, to make some money now. Instead of putting hours in on the game, now I put hours in on this and I make money for it. You know what I mean? Like, complete change, man. Complete change around, man. But this one will benefit. This one will benefit you a lot more, bro. Up 9% already on that drop, and look at our entry. Damn, I won't even be able to put out the TP. We already about to count down 13, 14%. Look at that live trade, bro. 12%, 13. Let's go. Damn, let me put this shit out for everybody before they spaz out. I don't even know where to put DCA or right now. We'll DCA up here if we have to. DCA, and then I'll update a stop loss later. Screenshot. Bam, bam. All right. There's TPs. Damn, this shit is bouncing back quick. All right. Yeah, that's it, guys. This is what I have for DC. Damn, I gotta write down. Hold on, just in case. Alert. All right. There you go, guys. Chart is out. TPs are out. Give this shit some hours, man. Especially after a nasty drop like this, what it's had already. I think if you give this time to perform, expect a pull up, right? Like after a nasty drop like that, obviously you'll see some buying, maybe around that first TP. And if you look at the first TP, look at it, right? Like it's resistance. I told you guys I never put these things where, just to throw a TP in the air. Like I'm putting it somewhere where I see it has some kind of show of reversal, right? Whether it's a reversal on your, uptrend like this and a reverse right here, nasty rejection came down, right, for a few hours. And again, even though it kept going up, but there was a rejection there, right? Sell pressure. What happens when you have a rejection, that comes back down and breaks, and it really breaks like it shows you right here, right? A continuation, so once it did that, right, now instead of that being a resistance, now it turns into a support. First time it rejected, we broke, right? And it's showing you big candles when it breaks. That's what a breakout is. But even when it came back down for the retest, it retested exactly on that freaking line, man. That's how crazy it was. So first it was a resistance line. Next is a support line, and I mean, look at it. Look at the initial reaction from that. Just amazing. So give it time. Give it time. I'm still assuming we get some kind of pull up here. The market continues to be red, especially going into tomorrow. I want to see this I want to see this hit all TPs, man. But that's wishful thinking. Either way, whatever the market gives us, man. If it only gives us TP1 and we got to put stop loss at entry, then we'll take it and we'll keep looking for some more trades. For now, again, just we caught it right when everything was coming down, so expect that pull up, man. And look at it happening. Ah, oh, look at this motherfucker. You gotta be kidding me. Look at this motherfucker, guys. Look, look, huh? Came down to here, right? I thought we had the breakout. And look at the body starting to form. Still on this uptrend. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. But we got time, man. We got time. We got still 51 minutes for this candle to finish. Let's see how it ends. Um, that's it, guys. Thank you for coming out. Appreciate you guys always. Every weekend, every Sunday, we are here to learn. So you already know, guys. Any questions you guys have, staff is always here too, very knowledgeable. If you guys have any questions, hit them up, hit me up, hit up these chats. I will see you guys next Sunday. Been a little busy this week again with back end stuff. We finished the website finally, changed over to a new payment system. It's been a lot of back end stuff. That's why I kind of been a little quiet, but still working. Still trying to get you guys the best of the best deals out here. Still trying to finish this damn Ledger deal. I think they even have it on their website. So the problem with Ledger right now is that ever since all those crypto exchanges started coming down, they've been on massive like buyouts. Everybody's been buying a shitload of ledgers to put it in there, so they've been super busy, and it says it in their website. Sorry if we don't get back to you right away. It's because they're super busy with all the buyouts now. So hopefully they'll reach out to us soon so we can get a nice discount on some ledgers that I think all of us should definitely have, man. If you're gonna start trading crypto, definitely have your ledger so you can have it somewhere safe to store it in. That's pretty much it, guys. Have a great night. I will talk to you guys soon, and I'll be in the chats, man. As soon as I'm done with my son and having some dinner, I'll be back on. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit, man. Later, guys.